Oh, hey guys, it's Drew Fisher over at Wyndham Capital. Just want to give you a quick little update on something really nasty that we saw in the market recently, and just want to touch base and kind of give you a little insight. So last week, they came out with a consumer debt in the U.S. We hit an all-time high of $16.15 trillion. Yeah, that's with a T. And of that 16.15, credit card debt in the U.S. also hit an all-time high. The new record is 930 billion, so 70 more billion, and we can hit the trillion mark. Interesting note: the previous record was back in 2008 at the height of the Great Recession, and the old record was 870 billion. Now, here goes a screen that kind of shows you who's the most delinquent and how who's it impacting the worst. Now, obviously, the younger people, the 18 to 29 demographic, is hit the worst. They have the least amount of income, and therefore they're delinquent the most. And then as people age and start making more money, you see the delinquencies go down 6% for 30 to 39-year-olds, 5.64% for the 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds are 4.79, 60 to 69 is 4.34, and then the 70 plus, they're at 4.26. So you can kind of see the delinquency by age. Now, to add insult to injury, according to St. Louis Fed Chief James Bullard, they anticipate that the Fed funds rate will go up anywhere between 3.75 and 4% by the end of December. Right now, it's sitting at 2.5%. And the prime rate, which all credit cards are hooked to, and also home equity lines of credit are hooked to, is always going to be 3% above the Fed funds rate. So right now, the current prime rate is 5.5%. So by the end of the year, if everything goes what people are thinking at the Fed, we should see the prime rate all the way up to 6.75 to possibly 7%. Now, credit card rates are typically going to be your prime rate plus a margin. I looked up this morning, the average margin in America today on all credit cards is going to be 12.73%. So the average credit card rate today is going to be 18.23%. Now, if prime goes to 7%, the average rate in America would be pushing 19.73%. So round it up, that's at 20%. You might be better off going to Tony Soprano and getting a loan. He might actually charge you less. Now, people with lower credit scores can anticipate seeing rates going anywhere close to 30%. So, the rich will obviously always get richer. And then in this case, as interest rates go up, people carrying credit card debts are going to be in significant more problems than they are even today. And, it's my prediction that we're going to see over $1 trillion in credit card debt, which would be a huge number. Obviously good for the people at Visa, MasterCard, American Express, bad for the consumer. So what should you do? First thing you want to do is take a look in the mirror. You want to list out all your debts, including interest rates, and see what you actually owe and how much you're paying in interest every month. Then the next thing you want to do is decide a strategy to pay this debt off. Now, if you ever listen to Dave Ramsey, he likes the debt snowball. Basically, start with your smallest debt, and then you work your way up. It gives you confidence that you can pay off debt. Now, from a mathematical perspective, it doesn't work. The best way to do it is what's called a debt avalanche. You pick your highest interest rate, and you pay that off at the highest clip. And then finally, the other option is debt consolidation. If you have higher interest rate credit cards that you could transfer to another vehicle, whether it's a 0% credit card, home equity line of credit, or consolidated mortgage cash out, that's another way to do it. And first you want to figure out all, and then the third thing you want to do is figure out which options are available to you. Some people might do refi their student loan. Some people might refi the house to pay off the debt. Some people might go out and get a installment loan, which allow you to have a fixed rate payment on the credit cards, which is usually going to be significantly lower than what you pay on a credit card. And finally, you can get an equity line of credit on the home. But again, that's also going to be hooked to the prime rate, so that could adjust up. Now, it's typically going to be significantly lower than the 20% or 18% where the credit card would be. So that's still a much, much better option. However, you're using the equity in your home on that might impact something else that you're trying to do down the line. And then finally, reduce expenses. Like, try and shave off any of the fat in your budget, anything that you don't need. Try and get that down, and try and make more money at your job. Ask for a raise, or maybe marry somebody that makes more money. But there's an ancient proverb: the man or woman who marries for money earns it. So have a great day. Hopefully this helps out. And if you have any questions or concerns, or want me to take a look at any way that we could help you, my number here is 704-369-7213. Again, it's Drew Fisher with Wyndham Capital. You can also check me out on my website. It's just drewfisher.com. And there's every way to get in touch with me and my team there. Hope you're having a great day, and look forward to hearing from you. All right, bye-bye.